Welcome to my interactive module planning template. For my interactive module in my Education Technology 270 class, my lesson topic is From Grass to Glass, an interactive module that was designed to educate high school students about how a cow's nutrient intake produces the milk that humans consume daily. So this is the template that I've created, and as you can see, I begin by talking about the background of my students as well as what they should already know and what I hope for them to learn from this module. And then you can see my Indiana standards that are listed here. If you'll notice, some parts of them are bolded and others are not. So the bolded parts indicate the part of the objective or the standard that I cover in my objectives and my interactive module. For the purposes of my interactive module, I'll be using the Wix website editor. And I've broken my interactive module into 4 distinct learning objectives. So they're outlined here as 1, 2, 3, and then 4, which is right here. So on my interactive module, I'm hoping that each objective will be listed under its own tab or category, and they'll have to complete objective 1 before moving on to objective 2 and so forth. So within each learning objective, I have the main point, which will be their final assessment and what they need to know in order to learn that learning objective, and then I have my subpoints listed below. So these are the activities or ways that the students will be engaging in the website in order to get the material that they need. So the first subpart is going to be more general, and then the second one is further helping them understand what's going on. I've chosen to use a variety of different technology as far as like assessments and getting the information to the students. So some of my big ones that I chose to use were Edpuzzle, which is a video that I can embed questions into. So while it's kind of passive, it's also very interactive because the students have to be paying attention, and then we'll answer those short answer questions, and then they can be assessed on how they answer or respond to those questions. I use things like PowerPoint and screencasts as well as YouTube videos. Let's see. I chose to do a Kahoot discussion board for one of them about homogenization and the pros and cons to it, so that students can not only interact with themselves and the lesson but with their classmates and peers as well. Yep. So each of my objectives has the main subpoint. In order to accomplish that, they have to do the 2 subpoints listed below, and then they'll be overall assessed with the final assessment and that's listed under the main point. And that goes for all four of the objectives, which they'll complete probably over a 2-day time period. So the resources that I will use would be like the Wix, like I said in the beginning, and all sorts of different tools such as like Screencast, Edpuzzle, YouTube, Kahoot, Google Forms, and things like that. So I hope this template is helpful in creating my interactive module. Thanks for listening.